What's up, everybody? My name is Josh Rodriguez. I'm here for Fantasy Smack Talk, and this is the flex. I'm going to tell you who to start in your flex. You have 2 wide receivers and running back. You need to decide. I'm going to tell you. You got 3 running backs and you need to decide. I'm going to tell you. You got 2 wide receivers, a running back, and a tight end. I'm going to tell you who to start in your flex position. And maybe later down the road, maybe a wide receiver 2 position, running back 2 position. But it's week 1. Let's keep it simple. It's the flex. Let's get started. All right, our first question comes from Michael Hobbs, and he wants to know who to start in his flex PPR league: Peyton Barber, Emmanuel Sanders, or Alfred Morris. Michael, I'm going to tell you to start Emmanuel Sanders, but here's why you don't start the other people. First, Peyton Barber is on the Bucs. Enough said. Listen, I know he's starting at running back, but they're playing the Saints in New Orleans. They're not going to move the football. They're going to get down early, and Peyton Barber is going to be less and less and less involved. Yes, you can make the case, okay, well, maybe they're going to throw the ball and he's going to get some PPR points. I wouldn't count on it, and I wouldn't count on him scoring a touchdown. Look for the Saints to destroy the Bucs. Look for the Bucs to go to the pass early. Look for Peyton to not be involved. Now, Alfred Morris, listen, we don't know what's going to happen right now. McKinnon's out for the year. You got Matt Breida. You have Alfred Morris. We have no idea what's going to happen right now. You might as well just throw a dart on the dartboard and pray for the best. I think Emmanuel Sanders is the most consistent option here. So far, it's early. It's the preseason, but he looks like Case Keenum's favorite target. So I'm going to go with Mr. Consistency here. That's Emmanuel Sanders. Start him in the flex with confidence. Our next question comes from Andrew, and he wants to know who to start between Carlos Hyde, Corey Davis, or Marquise Goodwin. Listen, I love Marquise Goodwin this year. I don't love him this week, though, against Minnesota. Corey Davis, I don't understand the hype. I personally don't get it. Listen, I know he's talented, but Marcus Mariota has never really had a wide receiver that's been even relevant in fantasy football outside of Mashard Matthews for a little bit. Start Carlos Hyde. The Cleveland Browns are going to run the football. I know they have Josh Gordon. I know they have Jarvis Landry. But let's not pretend that Tyrod Taylor has been slinging the rock his whole career. They're going to run. And Carlos Hyde right now is the running back for that squad. I do think they move the football a little bit. I do think he gets in the end zone. I think he's the most consistent player out of those 3. And I would start him. All right, this next one is a quarterback question. Not so much to flex, but you know what? I'm going to help you out with their lineups anyway. James wants to know whether to start Jared Goff or Patrick Mahomes. I'm telling you, James, you're going to start Jared Goff. You know why? Because the Raiders' pass defense is awful, and Khalil Mack is now a Bear. This is a no-brainer. Patrick Mahomes, listen, I think he's going to have a good year. I'm glad you drafted him. I think you should keep him on your roster. But he's going against the Los Angeles Chargers this week. They are a very underrated defense. I think they're a very underrated team in general. I think he puts up points, but not as many points as Jared Goff. Start Goff with confidence. All right, and our last question comes from Omaha12. He wants to know who to start between Juju, Tate, Burkhead, AP, Hyde. Wasn't in that order, but I know those are the players that he asked for, and I'm here to tell him to start Rex Burkhead and start him with confidence. Tom Brady's the quarterback, does not have too many weapons. Burkhead is heavily involved in that offense, especially in PPR formats. He's going to see touches around the goal line. He might score multiple touchdowns. Listen, last year, the Patriots and the Texans had a crazy battle. Their offenses went off. I expect the same thing this year. I think this is going to be an offensive slugfest. I think Burkhead is the man to own in that backfield right now. And I think he might score a touchdown, maybe even 2. Guys, that's it. 4 questions. I'm out. 4 and out. No. 3 and out, and they punted. I don't know. Whatever. I just answered 4 questions. Maybe next week I will answer more questions for you guys. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of what I said. Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe I'll be right. Maybe I'll be wrong. But that's the beauty of fantasy football. We really never know for sure. We just give it our best shot and see what happens. Make sure you comment on Dustin's waiver wire video, and I will be taking a look at that. Maybe I'll wait an extra day or 2 to see more flex questions, more flex suggestions. I'll get to you. Maybe I'll answer more questions. Who knows? My name is Josh Rodriguez. You can follow me on Twitter at Josh_Rodriguez_ if you want to discuss this even further. I love a healthy debate. Keyword, healthy. I don't mind talking about players that you love and I hate, and we can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's good times. You could also follow Fantasy Smack Talk on Twitter as well. It's been real. I am honored to be chosen to have this show on Fantasy Smack Talk. I will see you next week for the Flex.